Brissett does his job, hits both, and Syracuse trails by 5, 50-45, 10:20 to go in the second half. Duvall has it left wing. Now it's Allen back up top. Trent looking inside, no pass available. Grayson Allen, 13 to shoot for Duke, and it's back for Allen, top of the key. Ball continued work around. It stops with Grayson Allen. Straight away three, no good. Dolezaj taps it up to Frank Howard. A great rebound by Dolezaj going against Bagley, and now Syracuse can make it a one-possession contest.
I just think you're playing with fire. A lot of these looks are so uncontested and so open, but you take it one possession at a time.
Battle right wing, bounce pass Dolezaj, has it 15 feet away. Out for Brissett, who drives. Dump off Dolezaj. Kick out Battle. Pump fakes a straightaway three. Spins around Allen, picks up his dribble at the elbow. Now it's Frank Howard, 4 to shoot. A long left wing three, back heel no good. Dolezaj up for the rebound, but Wendell Carter for Duke pulls it down. And here come the Blue Devils left to right. They had Bagley underneath the hoop. Instead, a Trent right wing three, rims out. Marvin Bagley taps out the rebound, and Duke gets a second opportunity, up by 5. Carter drives around Chukwu, but a foul before the shot. It's going to be Pascal Chukwu's 4th, team's 2nd. It looked like Bagley was hitting the eye on that play. And the ball will be underneath the Syracuse basket, but Barama Sidibe is going to check back in for Chukwu, who will have to sit down with 4 fouls, 9:16 to go in the second half.
Sam, you mentioned earlier that Duke just seems like they're getting to all the loose balls. Well, there's another case right there. Bagley, 6'11", 7 foot, but getting all the way out just before it went out of bounds to tap it back and creating another extra possession.
So a fresh 30 for Duke, as Gary Trent has it straight away. Now it's Allen. Inside, Wendell Carter against Sidibe. Kick out pass over everybody, and a turnover heading back Syracuse's way. An unforced error there from Wendell Carter, and Syracuse can cut into the lead. 50-45 Duke, 9:03 to go in the second half.
Sam, you have to score here if you're Syracuse. You need to start making Duke feel uncomfortable. You want it to be a one-possession game entering around 5 minutes left in this game. You need a bucket here, and you need to stop on the other end.
Howard, Battle, Brissett, Dolezaj, and Sidibe, the 5 for the Orange, trailing by 5. Battle, bounce past Dolezaj. His jumper is good. Dolezaj has come alive in the second half. 8 points, 10 overall, 50-47 Duke leads. Gary Trent, right wing. A screen back to the middle from Marvin Bagley. Wendell Carter has it 25 feet away. Grayson Allen, near corner, pump fake 3. Cross-court pass, Trevon Duval. Now Gary Trent, extra pass, Grayson Allen. He drives. Shovel pass, down for Carter. He goes up, finishes through a foul. 3-point play opportunity for Wendell Carter. The foul against Barama Sidibe, his 2nd, team's 3rd.
Looks like Duke is really starting to figure it out. They only scored 60 points in the game last month in the regular season, but they're driving, they're moving the ball, they're not settling for bad shots, and they're finding ways that they're breaking down Syracuse where they can drive to the basket and just get layup after layup after layup.
Carter 6 of 8 at the stripe, make it 6 of 9 as he is too strong on that one. Rebound all the way back to midcourt, and it's taken by Duke. Grayson Allen, left wing 3, no good, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. And it looks like it's going the other way against Wendell Carter, which means O'Shea Brissett will be shooting a 1-and-1. So Duke a chance for a 5-point possession after a Grayson Allen 3 missed. A foul against Duke, and Syracuse has 1-and-1 going the other way. A big turn for the Orange.
Yes, and we talk about 4 or 5-point swings in this game. Oh, boy, that was almost, I wouldn't say a dagger, but again, we talk about making that lower seed uncomfortable. If Duke goes up 8 right there, that's very difficult. But here you go. You got O'Shea at the line once again. You just need him to knock down both of these because you can't really fall behind by more than 5, in my opinion, at this point.
The front end, off the front rim, and rattles home for O'Shea Brissett. He's 5 of 5 at the line. He's up to 9 points. His last 5 all at the free throw line. Syracuse down by 4. Now it's Brissett. The back end. Off the front rim, no good. His first free throw miss. And Grayson Allen clears for Duke.
Still a 4-point game. That's still a huge make.
Lob to the rim. Bagley throws it down. Sidibe caught sleeping in the middle. And the Blue Devils back up by 6, 54-48. 6th assist for Grayson Allen.
Just too easy. Like you said, fell asleep. Syracuse, you got to pay attention on these things.
Tyus Battle has it left wing, directing traffic for Syracuse. 10 to shoot for the Orange. Frank Howard straight away. Bounce pass Brissett into the lane. He goes up. Through contact, no whistle, but O'Shea Brissett finishes. He's into double digits with 11. Syracuse cuts the deficit back to 4. 54-50, 7:30 to go in the second half. Bagley has it free throw line. Back out Allen. Wide open for 3. Rims out. Rebound Sidibe. Grayson Allen struggling. 3 of 13 from beyond the arc.
But he's still wide open. If you look at the law of averages, the senior's going to start to hit eventually. You can't just leave him wide open every single time.
Brissett, right elbow. Out for Frank Howard. Bounce pass Dolezaj. Tap to Sidibe. He's got on the left block. Didn't even look at the hoop. Out Tyus Battle. His three-point attempt off the rim. Sidibe taps up the offensive rebound. It's out of bounds. It's going to be off of Wendell Carter. And Syracuse has possession as we head to the under 8 timeout. 54-50, Duke leads. 6:56 to go. Widener finally gets one up in the air. It falls to the ground, but Syracuse, the team unit there. Constantino there to pick up the ground ball.
Syracuse is picking it up a little bit. You can see the intensity, the energy just going up a little bit.
Rahal with speed into the middle, trips, and a whistle blown. Rahal's going to get a free position here for Syracuse. A chance to take that lead right back. We've gone back and forth so far in this first half.
Yeah, Rahal just beat both defenders for UConn, and then that led to a slashing there in the fan, and so it's going to be a free position. She had 29 goals last year.
Syracuse 1 of 3 from the 8-meter arc today on the free positions. Hit a post. Taylor Gate missed wide, and Levy has a goal. Rahal, her first opportunity. Rahal to the middle. She scores! Off the stick of Madison Hooper, and it's 7-6, Orange back on top.
Yeah, as you saw, Hooper there got a tad bit of that, but she brings it high, does Rahal, so high that the defense can't collapse, and then she just shoots it from up that high, and just a piece of it Hooper got, but it just goes right into the goal. Syracuse, when they put pressure on UConn, they're not really stopping them. It's just Syracuse hasn't had the ball.
Rahal last season, 29 goals, 8 assists. Hooper not happy with herself there. She got a piece of it, just couldn't keep all of it out. And you know, the senior, in just her 3rd appearance in her college career, looking like a savvy veteran back there so far for UConn.
Yeah, she seemed really poised, and it's helpful that she has 3 defenders that have been there, done that, and so she's able to just kind of calm down. But again, this has been an impressive start for UConn as a whole, but Hooper especially.
Widener and Watson from the draw control circle. Syracuse beginning to even up the margin on these draws, 9-4 UConn. This one's still loose, and the speed of Sydney Watson there again. Widener looked like she was in position, and then Watson just swooped right in.
Well, going into this year, it was kind of tough for UConn because they lost Brooke Jensen to an ACL injury. She usually took the draws last year, and they weren't sure who was going to do it in this game, and it's Watson. And she's been doing it so well.
Kate Leary nowhere to go, so guess who? Sydney Watson with a touch. She's got half of UConn tallies with 3. Olivia Miles. You hear a lot more noise coming from the Syracuse bench trying to communicate. Something Coach Gate was calling for earlier. Catalano in space. Bouncer. Saved by Goldstock. Rahal flips it back to her goalie, and that's a place where Goldstock struggled early. Now she's come on here in the first half.
And last year, Goldstock also struggled with clears a little bit. She would take risky ones, but that one just kind of let everybody run away from her and then just took the easy pass to her teammate, and that was the good decision instead of just trying to force a transition that wasn't there.
Marola absorbs the cross check there, and now she'll restart for Syracuse into the attacking zone. Now UConn looks a little bit more spread out as the zone slowly collapses back. Put that initial pressure on Syracuse. Far side, Nicole Levy. She has just 1 goal today. Riley Donahue has not scored, just an assist. Emily Harris-Chuck with nothing. Jimerson with just 1 assist. Now it's Taylor Gate. Levy cuts the middle, but there's nothing there. Emily Resnick spins back to her left. Now flips back to the right and flips for Taylor Gate. The senior to the middle, high pass, and it's gonna be knocked down. Looking for Harris-Chuck. And Syracuse bailed out by a whistle.
Yeah, that one was just a foul on UConn. Got a little crazy with the stick there, but again, bailed out a little bit. Would have been a turnover. Hooper would have been able to scoop it up in the crease.
Syracuse 50% so far on the free positions, 2 of 4. Now here's Harris-Chuck from straight away. She's winding up with that right hand. The sophomore from Victor, New York. Harris-Chuck, 2 steps. That one bounces off of Hooper's foot. And the ground ball picked up by UConn.
Hooper had that read the whole time. She knew exactly where Harris-Chuck was going. You could tell she was already low to the ground and was able to just stick her stick out there, though. Costly turnover for UConn.
Levy calls the turnover. Swart in the middle. The freshman, her first goal. Sam Swart, her first from Nicole Levy, and Syracuse extends the lead to 2, 8-6.
The thing about UConn is they're so aggressive out on the fan and out on the 8-meter that sometimes you're able to get cutters inside, as you see there. That's how Syracuse just scored. Swart was able to lose her defender who was too high out on her and then just knock it in there. A nice shot there by the freshman. It's been a lot of freshmen involved in this game, and she's a lefty too, which makes it hard for a lot of goalies to stop.
Let's talk about Sam Swart for a moment. Part of the top 5 recruiting class for Syracuse. The number 4 midfielder, the number 7 overall player in her class. But she's not just a lacrosse player. She also played for Team USA's under-19 field hockey team, along with being the top scorer in Pennsylvania last year in high school.
She was going to play field hockey here. She was going to do both, but then she decided not to because she wanted to focus on lacrosse for now. She says maybe someday she'll go back to the field hockey team. I'm sure Ann Bradley's pretty excited about that.
Ball up in the air. And another good play by UConn on those draw controls. Great control with the stick there. One hand to go up in the air like that, off balance, and bring that one in.
UConn is just, they're so ready for this game, and their stick handles are very solid. They haven't lost it too much, as of course, as I say that they do.
Whistle against Harris-Chuck, so UConn will reset. Important moment, UConn needs the next goal. Can't let this one get away as we head towards the break at the half. And as we say that, UConn turns it right back over. And now Syracuse, 10 of 10 so far on clears. Look to make it a perfect 11 of 11 here as Goldstock has it in space.
Good job by Goldstock on that interception. Some goalies would be timid to go make that. She's not afraid of anything. She's not afraid to come out of her cage like she is right now and start a play for Syracuse.
Goldstock looks long, finds Resnick in space. Emily Resnick, Nicole Levy behind the back. Harris-Chuck scores! Highlight play from Syracuse all around. Goldstock to Resnick, Levy behind the back, and Harris-Chuck puts it home for her first.